Hello and welcome to this Open University video tutorial designed to supplement the module T189 Digital Photography. In this tutorial we're going to be taking a look at importing your images into Adobe Lightroom. Before you continue watching this tutorial, you should watch the installation and overview tutorials. I'm going to show you two methods for importing photos into Lightroom. The first of these will be importing images directly from your computer hard disk, either photos you've already stored there, or perhaps from the sample that we've provided you as part of this module. The second part will introduce you to importing photos from your camera. It's important to note that Lightroom does not store your files itself, it simply refers to them in whichever location that you've put them in. In fact, the term importing is a little misleading. You might be better off to think of it as cataloguing your photos, like a library. Lightroom allows you to browse any photos that you've catalogued, and you can use Lightroom to move files around on your computer. From the library module here, the simplest way to import an image is to use this import button down on the lower left of the screen. That brings up this new window. On the left you'll see your computer hard disk listed. Mine is called Macintosh HD. You can use the File Browsers function here to find your Pictures folder. I'm going to select the folder that we downloaded with the test set of photos here. You can see all the photos in that folder displayed in the middle here. One of my photos is greyed out, and that's because Lightroom thinks it's a duplicate of one already in my library. This feature is normally controlled on the right where it says Don't import suspected duplicates. I normally leave this ticked as Lightroom is generally very intelligent with spotting duplicates. At the very top of this screen we have four options for how we'd like to import our files. The first is Copy as DNG, which we'll leave for now. Copy will allow Lightroom to create copies of your photos in a different location on your computer of your choosing before cataloguing them. Move allows Lightroom to move your photos to a different location before cataloguing them. Add allows Lightroom to catalogue your photos in their current location on your computer. I'm going to use the add function here because I have a good structure for my picture folders on my computer. You need to look at a way of keeping your photos all in one place. I'd suggest you might want to create a subfolder called T189 under your pictures folder to keep all your T189 images in one place. We'll come back to these other options in the next tutorial. On the right hand panel we have a few options for things that we can apply during the importing process. We have some development settings where we can tell Lightroom to apply some preset adjustments to all the images, but I'm going to leave that for now. We also have a metadata option. Again, I'm not going to add any of this. And finally we have keywords, which we'll ignore for now. So I'm ready to click Import down here. You'll notice at the top left you get a progress bar tracking the import process. And now Lightroom is displaying those imported images in my library workspace under the Previous Import section up here. They are also available in this folder here, which is the folder on my computer where the files are actually stored. That completes this part of the importing tutorial. In the next part, we're going to take a look at importing from your camera, and we'll also look at a more in-depth workflow for importing and organising your images.
Get more from the Open University. Check out the links on screen now.